Live video. I think I did Instagram right this time, y'all. But they say connect streaming software to go live. I did that. All right, there we go. Go live. All right, so I finally got Instagram working. This shit crazy. All right. So the Instagram working. But the crazy thing about Instagram, it wants you to stay on vertical mode. So I'm gonna be on vertical mode this time. It's weird. I don't know. Instagram wants you to stay on vertical mode. So I'm gonna be on vertical mode. But I gotta do some other stuff. Let me get the other screens pulled up. What y'all got going on today, man? I'm gonna be going over some live demos. I actually don't know. I don't know if can you hear me on this job? I don't know if my mic is on or not. Is my mic on? Test. If anybody can hear me, say something. Somebody just write me a little yes or something in the chat so I know y'all can hear me. You can support me, restream, yada yada yada. I got the overlay right here, so y'all gonna pop up on the screen. Oh yeah, what's good, fam? What's going on, y'all? I got Instagram, I got Facebook. I'm still working on TikTok. I'm still working on TikTok. Hey y'all. All right, so look, just so y'all know, I don't know who's who. What's good, fam? What's going on with y'all? Hey, yeah, yes, sir. All right, I can't even hear myself, which I kind of don't like. It's cool though. Let me make sure that I'm live in my groups on Facebook, and I can get started. But I want to talk specifically to business owners today. So we're gonna be demoing calendars. I want to do live demos. So like I went live the other day. I don't know if it was 2-3 days ago, or whatever. And I kind of already had a demo that I was showing y'all. But I want any business owners, if you guys have online businesses or in-person businesses, it doesn't really matter. I want y'all to comment in the chat. Like, tell me what y'all do. Tell the people what y'all do. I'm gonna go over a live demo to show y'all how I can help y'all speed up y'all processes. I want to cut down on repetitive tasks. I want to speed up your calendar. I want to help you become more profitable. But I'm gonna do live demos. I want to show y'all like a live demo. I want to do it with a real person, real time in front of y'all. So if anybody has a business, type it below, or if you know any business owners, tag the business owners that y'all know, so I can get this live demo popping. Let me get on here. Credit repair. All right, I see you said credit repair. Facebook user. I'm not sure who y'all are still. Yeah. Facebook user. I'm not sure who y'all are. Oh, I got my audio coming back. All right, so I still don't know who's who, but it's cool because you got credit repair on there. So what I want to do, what do you do? I'm not sure who that. Oh, John. Okay, I got some of them. Look like John. Hey, John. So look, I'm gonna ask you some questions, and hell, you can answer me. Whoever wants to answer it can answer it. But what's one specific repetitive task that you do every day in your business? You know, just give me one thing, and I'm gonna show you how I can replicate it. I want to be able to take something that y'all are doing every single day and making it easier. You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all how y'all can take a repetitive task and turn it into something that you either click one time, you do one time, it makes it easy. It's out of sight, out of mind. So you can scale your businesses. And I want to show y'all live because the software, the CRM per se, is versatile. It doesn't matter if you're a barber, doesn't matter if you have a credit repair business, it doesn't matter if you're in the financial funding space. None of that stuff matters. What matters is being able to get multiple things done, either at the click of a button or cutting your labor costs down. So he said credit repair. I don't know if John dipped out or not. You still with me, John? Let me see where Marcus at. Let me tag Marcus. Let's see. Consulting with the client about their credit report and then taking their payment. So let's see. That sounds like it sounds like a like onboarding, pretty much, right? If I'm right, and we can set that up. I'm gonna set the whole thing up for you. But if I'm right, then what he's saying is he's doing a credit consultation, and that's something that you do every day. I say yeah. So let me think. I want to think. How would I set that up? Something that I would do is have maybe a questionnaire that can ask XYZ amount of questions for a credit repair client, having them fill out a form and then putting them on your calendar so you already have those questions answered.
Here's your
Hold on.
reminder from my daily mindset
Alexa,
skill.
my reminder's
Don't
going
forget
off.
to build your practice with a new affirmation.
All right, so
Here's
you
your
already
reminder
have
from
those
my daily
answers
mindset skill.
for
Don't forget
you
to build your practice with a new affirmation.
when they meet you on the call. So let's go ahead and share my entire screen. Turn the screen on, and then we'll move over to the software. So what I'm gonna show you, John, it's a couple things, bro. So it's a couple things because what your specific task isn't gonna be like a super simple task, but what I would do something like forms, right? And I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna kind of sugarcoat it so it doesn't take like a whole hour to set it up. But I'm gonna just show you how I would set it up, and then I'll walk y'all through the whole process of what I did specifically. So let's get back. I should have did new form. Yeah, add a form. Start from scratch. So on our form, right? I was in credit repair. What's the general questions that we would ask, like a credit repair client? Let me go to. I need to go to add customs, custom fields, add custom field. So something simple, John. Do you know your credit score? And actually, see, the thing is with the forms, you don't even have to have line forms. It can be versatile. You can have check boxes. You can have a radio select. So if you wanted to do it like in a range, let's do some radio, Jones. So we'll do radio select, right? When was the last time you checked your credit? All right, I'm gonna pop yours in there and I'm gonna pop mine in there. So your first question is, when was the last time you checked your credit report? When was the last time you checked your credit report, right? We'll save that. Oh, we got to put it in group for additional info. We'll save it. It's going to be created down here. You said, what credit monitoring do you have, if any? I'll say if any. Do you have credit monitoring? If yes, who do you use? Bam. So we got that. Everything on an additional info. And I don't need it to be too elaborate. I'll make one more and we'll do it as a radio drop. Radio select. We'll do what is your current credit score, right? And then enter options. It'll be 300 to 500, 501 to 600, 601 to 700, and 701 plus, right? So that's what's your current credit score. We'll do that. And then bam, we save that. All right, so we just got some basic questions. Like I said, you can elaborate this as much as you want. It's not like make it or break it. It's not gonna change anything since this is the demo. But what we'll do is we'll come over here, we'll add these questions. Who do you have a credit monitoring? What is your current credit score? Right? So as y'all can see, we're getting the name because everybody needs a first name, last name, email, and phone number. This is our basic information for any CRM. For John's specific example, we're giving him when was the last time you checked your credit report? Do you have credit monitoring? If yes, who do you use? And we could have turned that into a radio box to give them some options, but we're just gonna go with this. What's your current credit score? And then they gotta agree to terms. Remember with the new A2P, they have to agree to terms to for you to be able to text them. We'll save this. And then I don't have a landing page since we're doing this real time, but I'll give you guys a breakdown of how I would do it had it been on a landing page, right? So let's go to we'll go to my webinar funnel, and I'll just give y'all an example. Now, let's say, and this is my actual webinar funnel, but let's say that this was my landing page for credit repair. Let's say I had the credit repair. Instead of having this form right here, this form would be that form that we just made for John. It would have all these questions. Oh, shoot. Is it this one? Nope. I gotta delete some of those ones. Always delete. I do so many demos and be forgetting. I need to start naming them demos. All right, here we go. So John's is form 13. So on this page, it would say something like, thank you for credit repair, blah, blah, blah. You'll jazz it up. You make it look nice and have all your credit repair information. And then they'd fill out this form. Instead of this, it would ask them these questions, right? So they put in their first name. Hey, my name's Kenzel Pearson. Here's my phone number. Here's my email. When was the last time I checked my credit report? Let's say 4 months ago. Do I have credit monitoring? Yes. What is their credit score? This, they'll put 700, whatever. So now all of this information gets sent over to John. Now here's the kicker. Remember, they filled out this form. It's not done. This is automation. These are questions that he would have naturally asked them during the call that he doesn't need to ask them anymore because he asks them on the front end before he even meets them. What happens with the automation is we'll go into the funnel. When they fill out the funnel, we then send them to a calendar. It's perfect. I can use this one. The very next page, it'll hit submit. So we just asked them a bunch of preliminary questions, all the questions that you would have wanted to ask them. And then when you hit submit, it now takes them to your calendar that you can sync with whatever you guys had already. So in my case, I don't like working on the weekends. I actually have, Monday through Fridays open or whatever. Can they upload? Yeah, they can upload their ID. They can upload their ID, man. They can upload any type of documents. You can actually create contracts and everything in here. It does pretty much everything other than the actual credit repair. But if you notice, I got a little goodies over here. So we have a credit dispute engine already built within the CRM. So that does all the credit repair work. It's just the CRM itself does everything else in regards to capturing the client, getting them on your calendar, making sure they get all the reminders, meeting you, make the payments and all of that stuff. But let me go back because he caught me off guard a little bit. But in the builder, let's see, your form 13, you can have all of this set up right here. You can add a payment. Like if you want them to make a payment on the form, you can add a payment page. If you want them to go somewhere else, so after they fill this out, the example I was going to show y'all was them going to the next page, which is the calendar. You can also have the payment on the calendar. The calendar can be free, it doesn't matter. But the point is, they filled out those preliminary questions, and then they came to your calendar. Once they fill out the calendar, and I don't want this to go over anybody's head, but they then go into the automation where the calendar now sends them reminders. I got all these things built out. So let's do right here. We'll do phone call appointment reminder. It's a draft, so it's just an example. So mind you, the first step was we got their information from the form that we filled out. All the questions that you generally will ask somebody during their initial consultation with you, you can ask them all of those questions up front. They fill out that questionnaire. They then get ported over to your calendar, which is all your availability. Not only can you set up an automation to remind them, you can set up an automation to remind yourself, members of your team, or whoever. But what'll happen is, so we did the trigger, right? This trigger is going to say, whenever someone schedules an appointment, I want this to happen. You're going to give them a confirmation email, a confirmation text message, 24 hours before their appointment, because mind you, the system keeps track of all that. 24 hours before the appointment, it's going to send them a reminder text and a reminder email. Then an hour before, and then you can set it as much as you want. You can set it up to you can set the reminder up to the minute. So you'll have a wait trigger, time delay. We'll do it event appointment, and then before we'll just do something like 15 minutes before, and then just set it in the system. This is something that you learn. I got all the back end stuff with them, but an hour before the appointment, they send it. This will stop you guys, or not. I won't say stop you, but this will lower the amount of no shows you guys get because people forget. People have life. People have things going on. On top of the reminders, the text messages. The beauty of having these text messages is that it's built in with a rescheduling tab, a cancellation and a rescheduling tab. So if someone needs to reschedule, they can just straight reschedule. They don't have to reach out to you. They don't have to call you. I can tell you right now, and I don't know how many business owners we got on here. The worst thing you can do as a business owner, is give someone your personal phone number. They're hitting you up at all times of the night. They're hitting you up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. Because everybody's in different time zones and everybody has different needs. So you may operate 9 to 5 or want to operate 9 to 5, but you got people that just got off work and they hitting you up. Specifically with John, he's in credit repair. So I know people are hitting him up like, yo, when am I gonna get my next update? When am I do this? When am I do that? Another part of this automation, and this goes back specifically to credit repair or John, you can set up workflows and opportunities. We'll just go over here, and I don't want to lose y'all, but you can set up opportunities within the system that can trigger depending on the stage that a person is in. Let me give y'all let me see. I think I got a credit repair one in here. Lead magnet, outsourcing, membership. Was it? And it's outsourcing. Nah. Credit repair. Oh, here you go. So here's one right here. So no, this is new leads, hot leads. I done built so many out either way. But pretty much you see how I'm just showing you guys different types of opportunities. What will happen is when a new person comes in as a lead, all of that stuff I just mentioned, they filling out your calendar, they'll be under this category here. When they book their appointment, it moves them over. If they don't show up to the appointment, it moves them to no-show. And the beauty of it is, as a person is moving throughout these stages, right here, so this is my boy. As a person is moving throughout these stages, you can set up automations per stage. So if someone submitted a form, I can give them a thank you text. If someone does a pre-qualification form, I can send them an application to business funding or something like that. If they wanted free credit access, I can send them a link to all of my, my credit repair tools or my ebooks or whatever. If they book an appointment, it sends them through the appointment reminders that I just showed you guys. And then the upsell letter bundle, if you got any upsells or downsells, that can do that. And you can make all of this talk to each other. So it's like, it's very versatile. I don't like to submerge people in it all at once because it is a lot to take in. That's why every day I'm showing you guys like one thing at a time. But with this example, pretty much, John, I was just showing you how you can take your enrollment situation, how you enroll your clients, and make that process so much smoother. So if you had this all set up, what'll happen is you'd come in here. Let's say it's today. Let's say you got a client in the next 4 minutes at 3:30, right? You would come to submissions. And then every time someone fills out a form, it's no records found because I'm just doing a demo. But let's say it's me. It would say KP. It will have all the answers to all my questions. So that way, when I get on a call with you, everything is already here. You can have it set up to the point where you can get that information text over to you. And like I said, I'm the type of person I want to have a team, or I have a team, but you can send all this stuff to your salesperson. So that way they can overcome objections based on the questions that the person answered. Hey, do you have a sales team? No. Hey, do you know how to do this? No. Hey, do you know how to? Okay, cool. You don't know how to do all these things. Let me show you how to do these things. And that's the importance of it. But it's pretty versatile, man. And like I said, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And sometimes people, it can overwhelm them, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but within the system, it's always real-time updates. We do bi-weekly strategy calls. So everybody that gets the CRM, I have bi-weekly strategy calls. So what I'm trying to do I'll be transparent. Everybody's watching, and I know you guys have seen the text webinar. John, I seen you said you're gonna shoot me. I am. We can wrap as soon as I get off the live. But for everybody else, if anybody is interested in this or interested in learning more or hearing about the product, text Webby to the number that's been cycling below. Text Webby to the number that's been cycling below. I'm gonna have a free webinar every single month. Every month for a full year, I've been challenged. My mentor challenged me to have a free webinar every single month, showing you guys the product, obviously trying to pitch you guys on the product and trying to show you how you can make your business more profitable. So if this wowed you in any way, if this raised any flags and you got any more questions, man, text the number below. Text Webby to the number below. And I hope to see y'all in the webinar. If anybody has any other questions, I'm free to answer questions. If y'all want to see more, I can demo a little bit more. But talk to me. What y'all got going on, man? I finally got Instagram. Working, so I'm super excited about that. Shanice, she's not available again. Like y'all don't understand, man, how hype I am about this Instagram thing. We've been trying to get Instagram on the we've been trying to get Instagram to work for like over a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I got left now is TikTok. Once I get TikTok working, it's over. Once I get TikTok working, it's over. I got Twitch, I got YouTube, I got Facebook. Now that I finally got Instagram, so I got almost all the social media platforms working. Plus, hey, this is a bonus. Every social media platform that I just mentioned, I have built into the software where you can schedule out your posts. He said, damn, why did it take that long? Oh, I'm not sure what that is, but I don't know, man. It's Restream. We use Restream for the lives. Like, instead of, like, when we first started doing the Wake Up Wednesday podcast, I don't know if y'all remember, I used to have like my iPad, my phone, and my work phone, and I used to have to stream all three at the same time because I didn't have a software that can link everything. So Restream slowly started adding softwares. At first, it was just YouTube and Facebook and YouTube, and then they added TikTok, and then they finally added Twitch and all the other things. So now I can stream in one platform, but stream to all the platforms. So I'm not just talking to just one, I'm not sure who's watching me and where, but I'm not just talking to one platform. I'm talking across all of them, which is the beauty. Also, why things like this make sense. So this is another part of the CRM. It's my text automation. I went live on it last time. My team's working on putting it on my YouTube channel, but it's very important to have stuff like these, especially if you make content, because you don't want to have to verbally say link in my bio, find out more, link in my bio. Imagine if you're out and about, you're out with your family and somebody tries to stop you. You don't have time to hold a 15-minute conversation when you got the kids. Instead, you can say something like, yo, I don't have no time right now, but text Webby to this number. Give them the number. They can text Webby, and then all the information that they would have needed from me gets sent to them. Tomorrow or Sunday, I'm not sure. I'm going to figure out which day Shanice is free. I'm going to go live again, and I'm going to show y'all my sales bot, my AI sales bot. It's like literal AI that has a conversation with a customer and can sell your digital products. It's one that sells digital products, and it's one that schedules appointments. Not necessarily schedules appointments, but it does its best to try to get the person talking to him to get on someone's calendar. So I'm gonna show y'all both of them, and it'll probably be Sunday. I'm not sure what we're doing with the kids tomorrow, but I show y'all both of those, and we can make it work. But that's it. The demo is done. We don't have a lot of questions. I don't think Instagram really went crazy, but yeah, man. Listen, any industry, I'm working on barbers, nail technicians, and hair beauticians. Once I get them down packed, we're going crazy. I'm gonna go green. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna bounce out. And like I said, if you're watching this and it's not live, ask the questions, because my team's always monitoring my stuff, and somebody will send you the link to something. If you want to learn more, text Webby to the number right here.